Grenada's Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell refused to get into the weeds of the details behind the reason for firing his Minister of Youth and Sports, Jonathan Lacrette. 24 hours after the news was first made known, Prime Minister Mitchell at a press conference on Thursday stuck to his basic script.
The reason for doing so is that as Prime Minister, sitting in the cabinet, I formed the view that I had personally lost trust and confidence in Minister Lacrette in his capacity as a minister, and in those circumstances I thought it was appropriate for me to inform him of that fact and to inform his fellow cabinet colleagues.
Pressed, the Grenadian leader was not taking the story further.
Prime Minister, can you highlight some of the scenarios that would have helped you to form your conclusion that you can no longer trust Honorable Lacrette or would have lost the confidence in him?
Well, I just said I wasn't going to do so for that simple matter that trust and confidence is a personal matter in my capacity as minister, and for that reason I would obviously not want to disclose what I consider personal in a public setting.
But he sought to emphasize that there were, in his words, no personal issues between them.
I want to emphasize that there is no personal issues between myself and Mr. Lacrette. I am quite fond of him. There are no personal issues between him and the ministers of government. They have an excellent relationship. This is purely an issue of my prime ministerial discretion in relation to Minister Lacrette as a minister in cabinet, and in circumstances where as Prime Minister I no longer hold confidence in any particular minister, the only appropriate thing to do would be to allow the minister to be relieved of the burden of ministerial duties.
There are fresh question marks over Lacrette's future in politics, and his immediate future, watchers say, is up to conjecture. But Prime Minister Mitchell expects him to remain within the fold of the ruling National Democratic Congress, at least for now.
Mr. Lacrette still remains a member of the National Democratic Congress. I look forward to continuing to work with him in that capacity as a member of the National Democratic Congress. He has also acted as the caretaker for St. George Northwest, and unless he says otherwise, I expect that he will continue to do so.
The Grenadian leader said the Minister of Education will also now act as the Minister of Youth and Sport. This is Primetime Caribbean. More news after the break.